Yeah, that's right. I'm in my Minecraft phase. So, welcome everyone to my Minecraft survival world. If you don't know me, my name is kwimei, or you can call me Quim. And today, I'll be terraforming this little crevice into a lake because I needed to make a video for this month, and I just so happened to be doing this project in my survival world, so why not combine the two and bang, now you got a video of me doing stuff in Minecraft. Now, I will say that this isn't going to be a series or anything. I might do some more time lapses in the future, but for now, I just wanted to take it easy and just do a nice simple project. So I am mostly freehanding this. None of this is planned. I'm kind of just going with the flow. And right now I'm doing a lot of texturing with the gravel and whatnot. And you can't really see it, but at the bottom of the lake, there is like stone and stuff, but you can't see it unless we go underwater. Now I'm using coarse dirt to texture, and I will like to say that this is like the baseline. This is the foundation, and I will add more in the future. I just want it to look a little nice for now, and then when I have more materials and access to more block palettes and stuff, I might come back and add more to the variety of textures that I have going on. But right now it's gonna stay very basic. Again, a nice foundation to add more later. Now I am editing this like mountain thing because I think it looks silly, and I still think it looks silly now that I'm watching this back, but hey, I can fix that in the future. Nothing is permanent, okay? You can always change things. But here I am finally filling in the lake because I am mostly done with the texturing. I do go back a little bit later to fix things up and stuff now that I can see how the water works with the surrounding area. But look how satisfying filling in this lake is now with like the new water physics. I mean, I think these water physics have been in the game for a while, but they're new to me. Like, I genuinely didn't know that the water would just fill itself in like that. Did you see that? Oh, it was so nice. Because back when I used to play Minecraft like 7 years ago, like, water didn't do that. And so I was ecstatic that it does that now. And so here we are with the lake fully filled in, and now I'm going back to like smoothing things out, add some extra terraforming, but the lake is mostly finished. Now I just need to go collect some fun blocks and greenery to add, you know, a little more detail, liven it up, add that ambiance. Is that it? Ambiance? You get the idea. And don't mind the top right corner. I totally didn't need that Wandering Trader's leads or anything. Don't talk about it. It's okay. Let's move on. Quick pause in the time lapse very quickly just to say that this is my first time using the flashback mod, which is the mod that's getting all the cool camera angles and stuff. So if anything looks a little funky or some cinematography angles don't look the greatest, I'm still learning how to use the mod and also, you know, teaching myself cinematography angles and what looks good. So with that out of the way, let's get back to the time lapse. Thank you. So now that the lake is done, I can go in with some fun bone meal to grow some seagrass around. I do go around and kind of like remove some seagrass because, you know, I didn't want giant clumps. I wanted it to still look a little natural, and the bone meal was just like, sometimes it just made big clumps and I was like, whoa, that's a little too much, you know? And now I am running off. I think I'm looking at this from an overview because I'm coming back to add more coarse dirt to like near the shore and stuff because I realize you can't really see it that well. And you know, the details are there. You can't see them unless we go underwater, and guess what we're about to do? Go underwater. So now you can kind of see the details I put in with the coarse dirt and stuff. And now I'm putting in some kelp that I went to go get. I thought I would add a little more to it. Oh, and then there's the salmon. I did go catch 5 salmon, and I might add more fish in the future, but we will see. And now some final touches is some sugarcane. I kind of spread them out like this. I thought it looked cooler than just having like a giant line of sugarcane. And I went to go get string so I can put the sugarcane at like the specific height I want and not have them grow. So here I am just messing around with it. And again, this is all freehand, so I'm kind of just seeing what looks good, what feels good to me, and like, hey, I can change things later. I know I keep saying that, but I just want to reiterate that. And now because the surrounding area looked very bland. I'm now bone mealing it to add some grass, but I am removing some grass so it's not like, oh my god, there's so much grass here. You know what I mean? That you can have too much grass. But I even go back and remove the flowers because I wanted to add these patches of flowers. I'm not really happy about them, to be honest. Like, looking at this right now, I'm not the happiest with the setup, so I'll probably go back and change them later. Maybe get other flowers to add variety, because maybe that's why they don't look the greatest. But overall, I like how it's starting to look now. And here I am going to remove the kelp because I realized I didn't actually like the kelp. But funny enough, even though I removed the kelp comes back. I didn't know this, but the kelp grows back because there's seagrass, and I can't really do anything about it, I think. I mean, I might be able to, but I don't know. So, moving on, the kelp will be back. It's my mortal enemy. And now, I'm terraforming this part of my base because that staircase leads up into that bigger incline of a mountain. I don't know how to explain this, but it goes up into that plateau, and then that's like my main base. So I'm kind of terraforming this little staircase right now to make it look a little bit better. And again, I'm not the best terraformer. I'm kind of just seeing what works off the vibes and whatnot, and like, I'm still learning how to do stuff. And now I'm going up and I'm gonna widen that main platform because I thought it looked a little weird. I don't know. I'm just doing stuff. I'm just building. A lot of this just comes from the soul. You know, I don't really think about it. I just look at it and I'm like, yeah, that looks about good. That looks cool. And then I move on, you know? Nothing too crazy, I would say. And again, I'm kind of just learning how to freehand for the most part. I used to be a big planner when it comes to builds. Like, I would open a creative world and just plan out a giant build. And I wanted to move away from that, to be honest. I wanted to learn how to just build on the fly, just get block palettes and build with it. But just to explain what I'm doing a little bit right here, I'm collecting stone so I can terraform even more, because if we do this fun little turnaround, that was so silly. Anyway, I'm gonna be terraforming this part of my base because I think it looks a little silly, but I'm gonna come back and fix it later. It's not perfect, but I need to figure out other logistical aspects of my base, and then I'll come back to this. But again, a lot of freehanding, but overall, the lake part is finished. I'm just including this terraforming part because I had the time to terraform, so why not include it in the time lapse for fun? You guys can kind of see my base and like kind of my thought process. But this is the finished lake. Here's a nice fun overview of what it looks like right now, and then as you go down that little staircase I terraformed, this is what the lake looks like, and I'm really happy with it, just as like a easy, like, small little thing. And here's some before and after, just a nice decoration piece, and it just adds so much more to my world. So now that we're done with that, we can move on to a fun tour of my world, so let's get on into it. If you're still watching the video, thank you. I very much appreciate it. As a reward, I will give you a tour of my Minecraft world and my base, or lack thereof base, because to be honest, I've been doing a lot of terraforming. Like, where I live, I need to do a lot of terraforming, so that is quite literally all I've been doing. The only house I've built is the one behind me, and that's for a villager. It's not even for me, it's for a villager. Anyway, let's move on with a short little tour. So over here we have my horse, donkey, mule family. So we have inside, we have Penelope, the horse mom, and she's the mom to Barry, the mule, and this is Gerald, the donkey, who is Barry's dad. And then we have Sawyer, and he's not related to this family. He's just another horse, but I like him, so Sawyer's in this mix. So that's my little horse pen over here. Inside this little hut right here is my villager. So it's my mending villager. He used to be a zombie villager, but I cured him, and now I have mending. So this is where he's been staying so far, isolated from any other villager, but that's fine. I have ideas and plans for him in the future. Anyway, moving on, here are my pets. Now, I haven't named my dogs yet because I don't have a theme for them, but my cats are named. We have Thornfur, Ravenpaw, and Spotted Leaf. Now, if you notice there's a theme between their names, it is warrior cats. Yes, I said it. They're named after warrior cats. I like warrior cats. Okay, I was a big fan as a kid, so I'm bringing it into Minecraft. Okay, don't judge me. Now, just to say this, Ravenpaw and Spotted Leaf are canonical cats from the Warrior Cat series, while Thornfur is my own Warrior Cat OC. He is my OC that I've had since I've been a Warrior Cat fan, so it was only fitting to include Thornfur. Moving on, this is the plateau I've been terraforming. It started off mostly as stone, so I've been slowly replacing it into dirt and grass and everything, so it's a lot of terraforming, okay? I've been learning how to terraform, and I need to figure out the central platform right here. It's just a little difficult with the different connections I just need to make with every platform or whatever, so it's a work in progress. But over here, this is the little staircase that I was terraforming near the end with the stone and everything. So if you come down here, bada bing bada boom, we got the lake that I was building the whole time lapse and whatnot. And so here it is in normal Minecraft, so you can actually see it in first person instead of from like a giant camera overview. But let me jump on in, and so as you can see inside, you can kind of see the coarse dirt better, the little texture with the coarse dirt. I might add more blocks in the future to add a more diverse texture and whatnot, but that's that. And yeah, this is the lake that I terraformed. I'm quite happy with it. I really like how it looks. And then this is the little staircase that as you come down, it leads into this giant like cave area, and I have an idea for this cave area. I just haven't implemented it yet, but that's why there's like a little pathway leading down, because I do plan to do something with this little cave. But yeah, that's basically it. This was a very minor project, but I feel like it just added something to the world, you know? It's just really nice. Here we can see it from a different angle, from like the profile view of my base, which I think looks phenomenal. Honestly, it's still a work in progress, but I think it looks great for how it's starting, and I just really like my base so far. I will be terraforming that to change it, but everything else I really like. And then that's the mountain that I'm slowly tearing down so you can see my base better, because I want you to be able to see my base. It's very important. Also, very quickly, if you're wondering why there are torches around the big trees, I like the really big trees, so I put torches on them so I remember to not cut them down, and they're kind of like the landmarks of Minecraft. I still like incorporating vanilla generated Minecraft into my builds, which is why I didn't like go crazy on the terraforming and make this look extremely custom. I kind of like that enhanced default look, like I mentioned before. But anyway, this was basically the video, just a nice little time lapse and just a lot of talking and whatnot. My first attempt at doing kind of a live commentary where I didn't really have a script plan and I was just going off the dome. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, maybe like and subscribe. Though I can't really promise you that I'll be recording a lot of Minecraft content in the future. I mean, I don't know. I'm all over the place. If there's one thing I can promise you, it's that I am consistently inconsistent. So my content kind of shifts a lot from a lot of different games. I'm a big variety person, so I like to do a lot. And my content kind of depends on what I'm like hyper fixating on at the moment, so you know. Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself, drink water, and with that, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.